Remembering a legend to the North Side community, especially those who attended Raines High School in the last 35 years. Mrs. Deborah Norman was the longest serving guidance counselor at Raines. She died unexpectedly Friday. On Your Side's Destiny McKeever shares her legacy.
Yeah, Mrs. Norman, she was larger than life. She will not only be remembered as a cheerleader, a friend, a pillar in the Raines community, but also she served throughout the entire North Side.
Raines was more than a job to her. You know, it was her calling.
Mrs. Deborah Norman, her personality was larger than life and her impact was even bigger.
Every year she decorated her house and it was immaculate. She had the biggest house on the street that matched her big personality and all of her style.
She made such an impact on the guidance wing at Raines High School, they renamed the office in her honor. Mrs. Norman served as guidance counselor at Raines for 35 years, getting the school millions of dollars in scholarship money and winning over millions of hearts.
She thought about how she could change the world, and that was what was so special about her. But she loved this institution.
She was making other people better through her own words of wisdom, through her own guidance.
Jewel Johnson graduated from Raines in the 90s, and she was privileged enough to have Mrs. Norman as a guidance counselor and later a co-worker.
It was business at first, but then she was going to ask you, well, what are you doing? What do you want to do? What excites you?
Mrs. Norman was DCPS Guidance Counselor of the Year in 2020, but her students say none of the accolades mattered to her. It was all about the impact.
We could always depend on her to light up our school, just like she lit up the neighborhood.
And Mrs. Norman, her funeral will be held this Saturday. Of course, we'll have all of those details for you on firstcoastnews.com. Back to you.